Good morning, beautiful people. How is your day going? Mine is going beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. Let me see. Yeah, about this time last week, I was in a serious funk. And, like, nobody likes feeling bad. And, I'll share with you guys about the fact that I'm in sobriety, I'm in recovery. I have made up my mind that I'm not going to use anymore. I'm not going to use drugs anymore. And, like last week, as bad as I was feeling, that was not an option. Going to get one wasn't going to cut it. I just dealt with it. And basically, it had to do with childhood issues. My therapist said that, when we sweep them under the rug, all it becomes is one big pile that we're going to have to deal with sooner or later. But I feel like I haven't been sweeping them under the rug. It's like, with me, I know my problem is I just think too much. I have come to the conclusion and the decision that I'm going to stop thinking about it, stop talking about it, and immediately pray and give it to God. Give it to God. And it also seems like since I made the decision that I'm not going to be funky about what went on in my childhood, that since I made that decision, I've been getting all kinds of signs and wonders that, I'm on the right track. So I thought about my Uber ride that I had Sunday night. And that bottle, that picture of that bottle, yeah, so the little guy called the Uber. The Uber comes, and as we in the car, he said, we got to pick up somebody else. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, you said that basically you're going to be ride sharing. I'm like, I did not say that. But as we were having a discussion, then it pops up on my phone that, yeah, I'm participating in ride sharing. I'm like, oh, shoot, I just want to go home. And from the looks of it, the person that we had to pick up was a little distance from where I had just got picked up from. So we get to the destination. This little yo boy gets in the car. So the Uber driver states the person's name. So for about a minute, a little discussion is going back and forth about the name. So the Uber driver said the correct name, and the little yo boy, he just want to mess with his mind, and he going to say another name back. So they going back and forth, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh, what the heck is going on? I'm over here, I don't know where I'm at, and I don't know what's about to go down, and yada, yada, yada. So anyway, the little yo boy gets on in the car. He said, I just want to F with him. Like, that's my name. I'm just looking at him like, oh, man, really? So we going on down the road, and he gets on the phone. He asked me, how was I doing? I'm like, okay. But he could tell by the way that I said it that I wasn't okay. No, I wasn't. I was pissed off. I just wanted to go to hell home. And then here comes this little yo guy getting in my car. And, like, he look like he's about some BS. And I'm just not having it. So we goes on down the road. He gets on the phone with one of his little yo girls. So, so as he's talking, she's asking him, of course, like where he's at and what's going on, what he's doing. And he says, "Isn't that a pretty tree?" And he says, he goes, I'm in the Uber. He said, I'm with this lady. This lady is in here. He said, she's pretty. And I said, thank you. So then he looked, he said, how old are you? And I told him I was 7. He said, no, you're not. You're lying. And I just started laughing. And I'm like, yes, that's how old I am. So he gets back on the phone with the lady, and he's just saying all this little stupid, ignorant stuff. He's requesting that she cook something for him, and they just going back and forth. And he's even ignorantly talking about the Uber driver, talking about he must be a Muslim and he's stinking all of that. And even today, I'm irritated with myself because usually I jump in on something like that. Like, I shut that stuff down. Hi, a nice looking dog. Hi, buddy. A nice looking dog. Hi. so, yeah, I usually shut stuff like that down. First of all, I didn't smell anything. Like this guy, obviously, he's one of them ones, like too many people out here judging. Like, he didn't even really get a good look at the driver. Maybe because of the name that showed up on the Uber information, that he just assumed this guy's a Muslim and he stinks. So I'm like thinking to myself, ugh. So we going on down the road, and as we get closer to my house, all of a sudden he's like rolling the window down. I'm thinking, like, what is he doing? And he gets ready to throw this bottle. The bottle that I have a picture of, he get ready to throw that out the window. I'm like, no, don't do that. I said, you're not going to litter. I said, you're not going to litter around me. So I said, get it here. And I just snatched it from him, like I'm his grandmother or his auntie or whatever. I snatched the bottle from him, and I just put it in my bag. And I'm just like sitting there like, Lord. And in the conversation, when he gets off the phone, he's talking to me, saying that he's from Georgia, and he's taking care of all these people, and he's got to go to Texas and take care of a cousin because a cousin has cancer. And I can't help but think to myself, you about to take care of some people? It look like you need some taking care of. I didn't say it, but after being in a car with this guy, it came to mind why so many people are concerned about these Gen Zers or Gen Xers or whatever these young kids, whatever y'all calling them now. People are concerned about them and our future. And after being around him for a little bit of time, yeah, I'm a little concerned myself. But you guys, and I keep reiterating this over and over again, that get a relationship with God, because we can be concerned about these Generation X's or Gen Z's, whatever y'all calling these people. But please understand this, that God has the last word. He sits high, he sees low, he's above everything. That, like, don't put your faith and trust in man, put your faith and trust in God. Put your faith and trust in God. Like, I'm not concerned about the Generation X people, the Gen Zers, whatever it is y'all calling them. I have a God. And if you haven't heard, I wrote this book called My Friend, Our God. And the purpose of that book is to teach kids that, mommy and daddy is not going to always be there, but God always is. He always will be. And he will take care of you. And I am a living, walking testimony of that. I try to share that, like, I'm not perfect. Like, some people try to make me out to be perfect because it seems like I live this good life. And honestly, I do live a good life. But I'm happy and joyful because the joy of the Lord is my strength. I have decided that I'm going to live this life God's way and not my way. And that is my message. That is my message. And if you notice, my message is consistent. It is. Yeah, I might grumble and gripe a little bit, but one thing I try not to do is complain. Because when you're complaining about the life that God has given you. No, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for my life. And whatever it is I'm going through, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Actually, I tell myself it's already better. It's already better. So you guys, like, get to know God. Pray a little more. And not only pray for yourself, pray for this world, man. Like, these people out here are off the chain. This world is crazy. Our children are suffering. Yeah, like, it's nice to pray for yourself, but pray for those around you. Pray for our world. Pray for our neighbors. And especially you guys, pray for our children. Pray for our children. So, you guys, I hope that you have a blessed and wonderful day. And remember, yeah, Darlene loves you, but God loves you more.